It's the Steam Summer Sale, so let's talk about some games that you could get for what a foot-long sub sandwich used to cost, less than $5. Let's get started. First, we have Sonic Mania. I love Sonic Mania. It's a 16-bit remake of Sonic games in the way you kind of want to remember them, with really good backgrounds, better frame rate, everything. It's just a super fun game. You got some classic Sonic stages, you got some remixes, but it's definitely worth $4.99 if you're a Sonic fan. Then we have Dust and Elysian Tail for $4.94. Dust was a classic back on the Xbox 360 arcade, and it's aged like fine wine. Some really great animation, a decent enough story with a few problems, but nonetheless fun. Some fun hack and slash game, a good Metroidvania stage design, just makes Dust a really good and fun game to play through. Then we got Double Dragon Neon for $4.99. As the name Neon kinda states, this is a love letter not only to 80s arcade beat-em-ups, but to the 80s themselves. Name Neon, everything is, of course, bright and glowy in this game when it comes to the graphics. The story is really out of an 80s cheesy B-rated blockbuster, with a few digs at Shredder and Skeletor from the 80s Turtles and He-Man and the Masters of the Universe when it comes to the villains. The controls are pretty good. The setup's pretty good. The game's funny as heck. And yeah, I know IGN gave this a low score, but anyone who's actually played this game will tell you it's a great game, well worth $4.99. Next, for those of us who do enjoy an occasional good point-and-click adventure, Secret of Monkey Island is a good one to play. It's funny, it's hilarious, and the puzzles are fun. Basically, take the role of Guybrush Threepwood, a new pirate, as he tries to pass the trials to become a pirate and save his love, Governor Marley, from the evil ghost pirate LeChuck. It's just a hilarious game to play. The puzzles are funny, just the dialogue is just very witty. It's a game I highly recommend playing. Then, for those of us who are also waiting for a new Mega Man game, it's been over 5 years, Capcom, we got Rosenkreuz-Stilett for $1.99, or as I call it, Mega Man Double Ds. The game is kind of a mixture of Mega Man stage design with some Castlevania aesthetic. It does keep the 8 stage bosses with the power. The game does also have some Ichi fan service in it when it comes to the character designs, but overall it's a fun game. I only got 2 small complaints with it. First, if you're going to get into this, I want to warn you, expect Mega Man and base levels of challenge. Second problem is, one of the things I do love about gaming in 2024 is even classic game packs have save features. There is no save feature in Rosenkreuz-Stilett. They actually go old school with the old Mega Man passwords, so make sure you're taking screenshots at the end of every stage. Overall, though, I did enjoy this game. Next, for those looking for a good, cheap, real-time strategy game, we got Star Wars Battleground Saga for $2.09. Basically, this is a real-time strategy game that has scenarios for the first 5 movies. It does not cover Revenge of the Sith for the complete trilogy, unfortunately. But it is a really fun game. You gotta move your pieces strategically. There are buildings you can build, and of course, patterns you can use to attack your forces. It's a super fun game. Like I said, it is a bit old. I mean, you have Microsoft Zone icon on the start screen, but it's still a really fun game and one I recommend playing. Finally, we got Dragon's Lair, where you'll be following Dirk the Daring as he tries to rescue a princess from a dragon. While the game created what we now know as QuickTime events, at the time, 40 years ago, this was something magical, and you had animation by Don Bluth, who was doing The Secret of Nim at the time. Really great animation, really great game. It's a bit on the simple side. It is trial and error through and through, but I enjoyed it, and it's somewhat fun. I'd recommend it for $4.99 just for the Don Bluth animation alone. Anyways, this is Tommy the Game Master. thanking you for watching. If you liked this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And please let me know of any Steam summer sales you found that were good for less than $5.